I told you that adults don't need gifts, I meant that. But let me give you a little bit more explanation because folks are losing their minds. The point is, when you're getting out of debt, you need to focus on getting out of debt. You can't really give when you don't have anything to give. It's impossible for broke people to really be generous with their money. You can be generous in other ways, but with your money, you ain't got it. So how can you be generous with it? And I'm speaking from experience. My husband and I paid off $460,000 of debt, and I've been the person that put slippers and gifts and things like that on credit cards. And I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It's called APR for a reason. It's added pain and regret. You're trying to get out of debt, and so you have to be strategic on what you do for the holidays. I'm not saying you can't participate, but I am saying you need to have a very short, very prioritized list of the people who you will buy for in cash. No debt allowed. People who are serious about getting out of debt do things differently. They're willing to embrace things that would normally be uncomfortable. They're willing to do things different so that they can have something different than what they've had before. They're used to being broke. Now's the time to do things that broke people don't do. And broke people buy gifts they can't afford. People who aren't broke say, I can't afford that. I'll catch you next year. I'm not broke anymore. I'm out of debt. I have walked through the baby steps. If you want to know what that is, you can see one of the previous videos. And now I'm as generous as I want to be. So it's not to say not be generous, but there's a time to be generous. There's a wise way to be generous. And there's a way that you can actually be generous, because nobody needs slippers. The moral of the story is a $10 gift is not breaking anyone free. It's not changing their world. It's not something that they needed in their life. But when you give a bunch of $10 insignificant gifts, it does have the ability to mess up your world and make you more broke, because if you're putting that on a credit card, or if you're using that money, which is money that you could have been using to pay off your debt, it is significant for you. You understand what I'm saying? You just want to act like you don't know what I'm saying, but you understand it.